Hey, this is Dr. Mia Luth, and it is, let's see, May 31st, 2026, 11:16 a.m. Eastern Time, New York, USA. I've been listening to some tunes on YouTube today. I asked for Panic at the Disco, but it's rolled through quite a few others too. Um, if you never heard Panic at the Disco, I give him two thumbs up, two paws up if that's the way you want to go. But yeah, it's played some Blink 182, Imagine Dragons, Breaking Benjamin, Three Doors Down. So I mean, it's rolled through a pretty good amount of Panic at the Disco. But yes, I I have to have a certain amount of music in my life. It is just important. So I've decided I got my fingernails all cut. This is another reason I don't do all the fancy fingernail stuff. Uh, it's a little easier these days because there's press-ons and there's other things I can use that help me. I'm just gonna say, I know I have gap teeth and some of them are yellow, chipped tooth over here. Yeah. Well, reality, right? My skin. Well, I'm getting older. There's a little red rosacea, that kind of thing. Uh, this actually is my natural hair color, which is kind of interesting because when I was a kid, I was straight platinum blonde. Like, yes, like straight platinum blonde. Who knows? I don't know. Who are we playing? Who's up next? Let's see. Who's this? Um. Oh, I see. So I'm just getting on today just because. Oh, it's Creed again. More Creed. One the Stanley Cup Finals coming up Tuesday, I believe. So the Canes and the Knights, Las Vegas and um, North Carolina. So this will be interesting. In this case, I'm just rooting for the goalies. You know, somebody's going to get scored on at some point, but I'm just rooting for the goalies. This is kind of how I do things, right? When it's not my team, sometimes I'll roll with my conference. Sometimes I'll just watch because it's fun. But most of the time, if it's not my team, I just root for the goalies. Okay, so shush. 3 words, 6 times. 9 times. One. See one. Number one. Then 9 sheets. 3, 6, 9. Okay, no one has the power to attack me anymore. Just no. Okay, well, rock and roll is not going to die. Rock and roll is not dead. So many people need to get sober and pay attention to what's actually happening instead of in your little fantasy lands where you try to hide from everything. Right. But the more you try to hide, the worse things get. Because you can't stay there forever. Anyway, yeah, I'm Dr. Mia Leaf, and so I know I played Doug's song up here once before, subtitle "Cancer Sucks," but I'm kind of changing it up a little. I I only had like 2 weeks and I was busy building my calluses. You need guitar calluses and short nails. Just, some might have long nails here, but not here. So uh, I decided to get on today just because it's a nice day out. Uh, I can't trust Upper Bay counseling and support services with my medication. Well, that needs to change. And there's some things that some of you're just gonna need to find out, I guess, the hard way. So I guess that's what's gonna happen. Uh, yes, Orlando James. In case anybody's ever seen his YouTube, he's, he's kind of cute the way he does things. Right, and he rescued a cat. Can't really say bad things about dudes who rescue cats. I have the weirdest faces, right? I know I get the ugly faces. Yeah. See this? Do the kissy kiss. Tightens up that their stuff. Just so you know. Anyway. A day comes when we're free from the fear. A day comes and we can get away from here. When our only job is ourselves, will you pass the test when it's you and no one else, no one else? Will you ever change when you've had enough? Will you come with me or just watch me self-destruct? Yeah. When it's so hard living inside your head. And oops, when you have no choice, so you just hide inside instead. But when the fear sets in, there's no help and no more time. I think, how will I deal with what's real and what was more unkind, and which was more unkind? Will you never change, and you'll never get enough? You won't come with me self-destruct. Hey, yeah. When I say he comes. So it's just a little different than the other version. I don't know. I pretty much would play it the way I play it when I play it. That is the one thing you can do when you're playing with yourself. Look, I'm not judging what people do or how people take things. Okay, it's on you how you interpret things. Right? Is that if I have to, live, I don't have to worry about certain things. If I, goof or miss the line or I sang one verse, right? These things I can just sort of, roll through on my own. It is one thing that is sort of an advantage of doing like solo is if there's little boo-boos and mistakes, and I might change a little bit, maybe play put an ending on, do a little riff. I don't know, do a little dance, get that tonight. So yes, this is me just kind of messing around. I'm a little out of tune. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya right. I'm gonna get ya now. Today is your day. There's somebody thinking about yesterday, how they wish it was still today. That makes no sense. I'm making it up as I go. I just do this sometimes, which is another reason I live record. Okay, anybody's more than welcome to jump in the chat. I'm still at the point where it's just like, okay, X.com. You'll pay for it. That's all there is to it. A lot of you will. People seem to think that, people get away with things in this life. Like, what? Not really. Anyway, so yeah. I have no idea why anybody would say rock and roll is dead. I don't know where you are. I don't know where your head's at. I don't really care. Okay, but you're not right about that. Like, that is just such total falsehood crap. I have no idea. I mean, everybody sober up before they start being sure about stuff. Okay, just all right. I mean, I'm trying to help some of you not embarrass yourselves because this is stuff like that's going to be your grandkids are going to like, oh my God, they won't want to go to school. You understand? Because one thing fucked up grandpa said all kinds of stupid shit that was recorded for posterity. Right? Sometimes I handle mature topics. Around here. I'm still working on calluses. My pinky. No, I know. Without calluses, I've sliced my finger a couple times in this high Eastern So, calluses are important. You should have them. And, well, I mean, if you practice, once a day or so, or even just for like 10, 15 minutes, you can maintain them. So I'm also working on. See, the high E string is where that's the one. If I can get my pinky to go. So a lot of interesting things going on in the world. People keep hearing, oh, good. I need to get something that's similar to Gorilla Snot. I was thinking hairspray. I might try that. Yeah, just to keep my fingers a little sticky, uh, so that I'm not losing the picks. This is something that does happen. The picks will go, and then right. Then sometimes they end up. Don't you hate that? People, guitar people. Don't you hate that? So it's one of the advantages of having an electric guitar. Electric guitar, your pick can't fall into your sound hole. I know, I'm 54 years old and I'm getting tired. Just of people treating me like I'm a freaking idiot. So, you know, I know. Sometimes I just let you do it because I'm giving you rope to hang yourselves. But whatever, some people gotta find out the hard way, and that's okay with me. Yeah, modern medicine. Yeah, this is the other thing is that there are some people who are taking care of your disabled loved ones and your elderly loved ones in the United States of America who have no business doing so. Just so you know. Do I look like I'm lying to you? Go ahead. Get your lie detector people in here. Okay? Read me. Come on. Let's do this. So sometimes that's another reason I kind of like to record things because that way, if something I don't remember, I also have to strengthen my wrists exercises. Yeah, I have smaller hands, so the way that I play has to be sort of a little different than some people might teach it. So I kind of just learned on my own for that reason. I mean, if I wasn't necessarily as interested in learning music on the guitar so much as how to play it to have sounds come out that I want to come out that goes with me, my music. So I don't care sometimes if this is a G sharp and yeah, sure, I guess I could play Twinkle 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 Little Star, but I don't care. It's the point. Like, okay, but I just use it to make sounds come out that I can use. Get in there, get in there. Just, yeah, still working on my cows. It's like some of them peeled off because I stopped playing for about a week, which I have to get into the habit of doing this every day. It is one of those things, you know. If you don't use the calluses, you lose them. Use them or lose them. Use them or lose them. Which is why it's the same thing that I'll tell goalies, goaltenders, tendies, goalers from any sport. Okay, any sport. This is true. You always got to keep your groins stretched out and flexible. Because if you blow a groin, you're not going to be goaltending anywhere except for like at home sitting on your couch playing a video game. Yep, you have to. So just for kids, for everybody, I don't care. Just even in off season, all right, just do 10 minutes or so, 5, 10 minutes of groin specific stretches and warm ups. Always, always, always keep those things as flexible as you possibly can. Because blowing a groin is horribly painful, but I don't care what kind of goalie you are, right? You're not going to be able to be a goalie doing it for real, live, and if you have a blown groin. So it's just a really good habit. That's for kids and adults alike. Yep. Now, see, when I say kids, all right, some people don't really understand. There's like hockey stuff all mixed in with my life, so just something. Ah, shit. Ah. uh, yeah. Anyway, I mean, Eddie, are you okay? System of Down is on it. I like a lot of different types of music. So I did karaoke last week. Let me see. I did group karaoke. Devil went down to Georgia, and I sang single, solo style, fuel, hemorrhage. Is a hemorrhage in my hands? Hemorrhage. Uh, yeah. Anyway, so I try to keep my voice good best I can. I don't. Words of wisdom is simple. It doesn't matter who you are. Love above all else. I gotta get away from here. I gotta get away with murder. So don't you think for some reason I know what you can see. See, the good thing about the guitar is more you can play. You can do a lot of things with the guitar that some people might find unorthodox, but it is true. Like sometimes the way you pick and strum, with a little classic guitar. There's like a bunch of different ways to. This is a little out of tune, but it's alright. I mean, some people when it's just a little bit out of tune, I can't do anything about it. I need to get strings. These you can tell at the bottom. They start looking rusty. Let me see if I got there. You can see when they start looking a little stretched and rusty, a little bit like that. Well, these probably aren't great things in the first place, but yeah, that's kind of when you need to change it. But there is one that doesn't keep tune very well, so you know, like I need free strings. I'm not sure why people aren't willing to gift people anything. Also, some of you are attacking disabled people online. Like, okay, I don't have a lot of respect for a lot of what goes on online. Like, come on, coward, say it to my face or don't say it at all, okay? Right? There's some stuff I would, right? Find somebody's face. But no, rock and roll's not dead, you bozos. Like, don't be bozos. Oh, and by the way, Catholics, Christians, right? Be not conceited. What do you think it means when I say love, love us? I mean, I'm on team love. I don't need a contract to be on team love. That's just everyday normal for me. Okay? A lot of people get a lot to say, and like get get good with your own self. Know your own self. first. And get good with your own self. You understand? Before you start dragging God and Jesus and anybody else into the mix, using it as an excuse to be a total douchebag. It is possible to make music, that's create music, stone cold sober. It is. It's true. I wouldn't bullshit people about that kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when I was younger, way younger, I was one of those who thought that, I wouldn't be able to, make music, create music, sing original stuff unless I was, had some THC in my system. But I was wrong about that. Okay? Like, I I don't know what else to say to people. It's just that love knows love. Some of you, read a lot into stuff and you really don't need to. Some things are not that complicated. And as you hear the string noise, some people like to edit that out. Fret noise, some people is part of the song. So there's a lot of things string buzzing. Some people capo, some people when they're digitally right, they try to make everything super clean. So mine's a little dirty. Oh, have I been naughty? Oh no. Did I get in trouble? Oh no. I think I got kicked out of hell, everybody. Holy shit. Oof, my reputation is garbage these days. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I also want to say here's another truth. 98 Rock. It's been around for a really long time. I'm a little older than 98 Rock, though. But it's a rock station that has lasted a really long time. And yes, I was a member of the board, 98 Rock. And so here's the kind of music like, okay, Metallica, play a lot of Metallica. Oh, yeah, play a lot of that. Okay, right. And then play a lot of Matchbox Twain and play a lot of Breaking Benjamin. Oh, yeah, Chevelle. Play more Chevelle. Play more Bush. Make sure you're playing more Bush. 98 Rock. Okay, we all need more Bush. And others. There's others. Plenty of others along the way, right? So yeah, I push music. I'm a pusher. I'm an enabler. I like to enable people to, have, you know, as much free music as they can get everywhere, all over the planet. So yeah, I am. I'm a music pusher. I'm also an asshole. When it comes to people in my life, I am. I'm a big, huge turd asshole. You can call me all sorts. I am the worst when it comes to this. It's just like, nope, you're gonna get sober. No, no, okay. You nearly died 3 times. Okay, that it's not. You don't have 9 lives. The cat, like, no, no. Well, I don't care, right? But don't be trying to say, "Oh, no one cares about me," when people who care about you, like, do you not understand? It's hurtful for the people who love you and around you when you're all fucked up and doing fucked up, stupid shit and getting, like, okay, like, come on. Okay, moderate party here and there. You know what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. It's just like, well, then don't be surprised if people just leave you because they can't. They can't take the hurt anymore. They don't want to see you destruct yourself anymore. right? It's just like, well, you're beating your own self up with all this crap. Okay, that's not anything anybody should be idolizing, kids. No. Okay. Oh, disturbed over here. Yep. Disturbed. We did a little disturbed. Alice in Chains. We do some Alice in Chains. Right. What about Guar? Anybody seen a Guar show before? That's fun. That is so fun. Pennywise. Right. Okay, everybody. It's just rock and roll doesn't mean you need to fuck yourselves all up and fuck up other people. And some of you were man whores for a while. Like, no, you weren't having fun. You were fucking up your life and a lot of other people's. And, your loved ones just can't take the hurt after a certain period of time. Like, what are they supposed to do? Let you kill them or take them down with you? I mean, this is just how I am. I'm that asshole. Like, yeah, I took your keys and I tricked you into going to rehab. I know I'm an asshole and you fucking hate me. And, well, that's okay. Because you're going to come out of it alive. Use that hate. I could care less. I could care less. Got it? Anyway, how long have I been on? 30 minutes? 30 minutes. So, yeah, I've just been around. And I'm doing, like, there's some chords. Sometimes I usually, everywhere I go, I have a chord chart. And mostly, I don't know, I sort of, it's like I learn it by, I don't know, osmosis. I don't know how to put it. Just like kind of stare at it and look at it. And just some things actually get in. And I may not know minor, some, like after a while I can start sensing, okay, well that's definitely a minor, and that's definitely, and what's a sharp and what's a flat and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, by the way, I'm sorry. It's like, okay, my bad. I'm dyslexic sometimes, right? I just do these dyslexic things sometimes. I didn't mean AI, I meant IA, like internal affairs. Like, yeah, dirty cops in the US get caught or they get deceased because they fucked with the wrong people. Dirty cops who get caught, right, put crap balls actively back on the street. I don't know. If you had some child harmers or whatever, I mean, right. Put him in with Wade Wilson. What's a few more, eh, Wade? Prison Justice. What? It's the name of my new song, Prison Justice. Coming your way. Don't mess with brown-eyed, hockey-loving little women. 'Cause I know how to turn it around on you. If you dig it, don't fuck with me. 'Cause I like it, it's better than fuel. Make sure the kids go to school. I know. See, this is what I do. I wait for the Amish to go on spring, and then I just start going at them, all balls out, Mia style, and they just all go running at him. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, elders. Sure. No problem. Whew, yeah. I just go full balls out me mode. And oh God, we all should go home. It's just much better this way. Like, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've had some Mennonite friends and stuff like that. There's all kinds of different things going on in the world. Perspective, viewpoints. Just some of you, like, no, it doesn't give you a right to be a total turd. I mean, you don't have to be a little wimpy pussy. You can't say whiny dudes. I purposely avoid them. Oh, I know, and then try and guilt trip, but I'm like, no, 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 no. Like, okay, if you're like, mauled in front of me, like life ebbing from you, or you just had like the worst 3 weeks and you want to cry and whine for a little. Okay, but not generally just. Oh, I can't do it. Like the Mort Goldmans of the world. No, I will never be yours. No, you're not even. No, you won't even get that close to me. No, there's just no. Just no. Okay. Right? Like, I mean, I get it. I, I can't. Why do I have to protect men? Why is it I have to protect dudes? Hey, Jesus, can you answer me? Like, why do I? I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. Maybe it's Tyler Perry when he did this, like, think like a woman, act like a man. I'm like, well, see, now you're forced now to, right, think like a woman and act like a man. I mean, how, how stupid is this going to get before somebody says we're putting on the brakes, wakey, wakey, eggs, bakey? Let's have the intelligent people in charge of things. Intelligent, sober people. Okay, I know. I sometimes I get a little wrecked, right? Because like there's been times when it's just like, right, like near my college graduation, I did. Ooh, that was rough. But I was, you know, making up for the years of non-partying. I was partying in a different way. Not that I haven't. I had an epic party. The people from my high school, one of my high schools, I went to two different high schools. I get expelled once too, but I also went to private boarding school. But I graduated with my class because those two worlds are very different. Operate very differently. People just assume that I know things and just getting it like no. Some things need to be taught in, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Like this is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, by the way. Right. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yes, bless the Winnipeg Jets. Alrighty. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I think that might work. Wait, so yes, I gain and lose weight. It's weird. Like some people, they're worried about 3 pounds, 5 pounds. I mean, I put on 40 pounds of two. Yes, but I dropped 50 in 3 months. Don't ask me. Apparently, God's got some kind of plan. It includes the abuse of me. Oh, by the way, Bobby Schuler, never, ever, ever, never. Okay, this is like you got the wrong perspective, Schuler. Okay, like he went on this thing about how when you're friends, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna repeat some of this just because. All right, if you have a friend and there's, you and your friend are invited to a party, your friend has been getting kicked and beaten by life, and they're really in a bad way. So, okay, you don't force people to smile for you. People are allowed to be true, authentic, human. And what the hell are you talking about? Oh, go to the party. Well, you don't want to drag everybody down, so you know. Here, smile, play, make pretend like shit. What? Fuck you. Don't be my friend, Bobby Schuler. I would not want you as my friend if this is the way you think, sir. Okay, right. Now, what you do is, okay, you understand. And so you're like, oh no, we're not going to a party, right? We're going to sit and listen to sad songs and eat ice cream and cake. And we're going to watch sad movies. And we're going to sit around and blubber and blow our nose and snot and cry and giggle, you know, that kind of thing for you know, because those people shouldn't be alone. But why? Why are you forcing people to pretend? Why? Why do people have to pretend? Okay, like, I'm not gonna smile if I don't think that it's worth smiling about. I mean, I've heard from Europeans and people across the pond over there that it's an American thing, smiling all the time. Well, I mean, just walking around delusional. Well, how are people supposed to know that you need help if you don't even know how to ask for help? But you're all just everything is great, wonderful. Like, yeah, horse shit. Like, people can't get away with that with me. And they find it a little disarming, but at a certain point, I'm just like, okay, I don't believe a word coming out of your mouth. Okay, shut up, sit down. No, you're not okay. Bullshit. You're bullshitting me. All right, well, whatever. You can't hide that crap from me. Yes, it's almost like you're naked and exposed. Right. Oh, some people don't like being vulnerable. Oh, and then there's some people who attack the vulnerable, which is, you know, yeah. Well, they're all going to trip a lot in their lives now and fall, and their bank accounts are going to get hacked, and, strange things are going to fall out of the sky onto their land, and they're going to, be in minor car wrecks that only really, right, hurt them, not anyone else. And, they will be haunted by sources that they can't see. Right. I mean, eventually they'll get it, what I'm trying to say, and then they'll know which one to ask. Like, why? Why? Well, okay, we'll tell you. By the way, we can see you. Yeah, all right. Well, I heard a rumor that covert gas will put two dots right here. I only believe in musical genres, by the way. I just don't. I do love me some stringed instruments. Well, piano's a stringed instrument. There's some stringed instruments that, right, you might not realize are stringed instruments. Well, not all pianos, but pianos in general. Um, so maybe somebody wants to give me some things because you're a U.S. citizen and you give a shit about a fellow U.S. citizen who's, right, like, treated like shit and insulted often. It's like a daily thing, right? By individuals who may actually be residents of the United States of America legally. But yeah, it might not be either. So, I mean, people don't buy me birthday presents. I don't get presents. Why? Because my whole family's dead. I, my whole family was dead by the time I was 40 years old. Right? Jeez. Well, I know some of you can be a little generous with some stuff. I mean, you could share. That's some bullshit you can't share. Like, bullshit. I'm like, what? No, no, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Well, So you can't punish me because my children died. Any state or territory in the United States of America. Okay? They can't help the fact that my children died. Well, I would be a mommy if my children were still alive, but they're not. And the fucker who made him never even bothered to marry me, so he ran off first, and then he ended up killing himself and his two children after I let him back into their lives because I thought it would be a good thing for them to know their father. So just, you know what? There's some bullshit going on, and it's gonna stop. Anyway, yeah, by the way, fibromyalgia is not psychosomatic. And unless you guys are certified in some way that has to do with education, well past a master's degree level, okay, calling anybody delusional is just the fact that you understand words and you use them out of context and really have no idea what it actually means. And you have zero qualifications to say such things, so you are wasting your breath, time, and air, misusing proper word usage, and that says a whole shitload about you, and it isn't pretty. Anyway, all right. So I did some practicing. I did some practicing today. I did use my geeter, my geeter, my geeter. I love bats. Bats kill skeeters and naders. We're gonna get a nader. I know things. Things. All the things we like. Oh no, El Nino is gonna get us, and oh no, like, all right. I mean, what are we supposed to do? I know so many judges, but so like a lot of you apparently have. You don't get to judge me, by the way. I mean, that's not true. But a lot of you are seriously confused and mistaken. And I was just trying to see, like, I can use my light like a rheostat. Unlike some of you, just go blazing in the crap, like tearing up, making a mess, hurting people. Like, see, like, if they're in the dark and they need right, okay, it's like a rheostat. It's like low light at first. See, just a little bit of light at first, just a little bit, like, just a little. So it's not so horrifying and suicide provoking for them, you idiots. I'll use my light however I want to. Right. They need to slowly but surely. Then get used to some things. Right. Then, like reset, you turn it up just a little bit. Another notch from like 1 to 10. Start with 1. Right, and then they can see. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't so bad. Oh, yeah, we heard that it was going to be that. No, it's not right. Slowly but surely. I know. I am a catch. This is very true. So I'm not sure why certain dudes, especially from the United States American citizens, for crying out. I've been walking around this country for a while. I mean, but why am I single? I don't know, because you're all scaredy cat idiots, and that's on you, you dopes. What can I be telling you? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So, uh, I have nothing against marriage, by the way, people. And yeah, so I am a fan of Stitch. In case, well, it's just Stitch is so cute. Okay, but he's kind of like me. Okay. I didn't mean to get into trouble. Oh, sorry. Oopsie. But I'm so cute, you can't really. Still gotta love me nonetheless. Oh, oops. Sorry. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I know. There's so many. Going to hell. When? I mean, when does that happen? There are a lot of you who should not be falsely accusing anyone of anything. Truth. Right there. All right, everybody. Can't judge my book by its cover. Right. Totally, you guys mess it up every time. Well, I didn't know you were like that, so well, you didn't bother to get to know me, did you? And you took broad-based assumptions and you want me to do, dudes. No, 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 no. It is your fault. I'm single. I'm single. Okay, it's not mine. Like I've been out here for the whole long time. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Anyway, good morning. I know it's the real big. Oh yes, it is the real big. Is that Chivo? Is that Chivo? Uh, yes. I didn't notice that you popped in. Good morning. I was just doing fun stuff online, playing my guitar and just bullshitting. So, how are you? If you're still there, I don't always notice because most people don't like to chat. It's rare I get a chatter on here. Yes. Anyway, so oh yes, here's my other thing. I Stitch went in the trash can because again, no one would help me, which makes no sense at all. I mean, like I don't know, you people gotta live in your own skin, you know. Oh, okay, that's good. All right, great. Well, that's good news. Some people, it's like you gotta live in your own skin. Like so many people can help me, especially the churchies. Like, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I am actually pursuing lawyers at this point because it's just like, wow. Apparently, I do, and so it's all gonna come out. Like, and then people are gonna be, they're gonna feel so sorry for me. It's insane, and then they're gonna realize what kind of turds some other are. You know. They smile at you and are very charming. And yes, a lot of them pretend to be wealthy, but really they live in little hovels. A lot of people are like that. Is that Ronnie? It is Ronnie Radke. He's funny. Anyway, so those of you who knew what Who Stitch was, this is my new dancing partner. This is Puff. So I had a unicorn before in my old play studio, and it went in the trash because I had to put it out in the street because no one would help me, which is just people are going to need to start working on, you know, bringing back my faith in humanity. Okay, because this is not shit that I do to people. This is not karma. You're all full of shit. Okay, it's got nothing to do with that. Because if it were karma, like I said, well, I'd be doing better than a lot of most of you. Oh, his message retracted. Oh no. What am I supposed to make of that? Are you FBI? I got some things to say, man. Jeez. I also have some talents that may help with cold cases. Yeah, anyway, so this is Stitch. This is not Stitch, this is Puff, sorry. So Puff is bigger than Stitch, which I did not realize. Like 43 inches, I didn't really pay too much attention to. I just knew he was big and huggable. But as some know, for medical situations, oh, there he goes. Message retracted. Oh no. Well, how am I supposed to feel? How am I supposed to feel about this? Come back here. Explain to me how I'm supposed to feel. Email me. Science Girl. Or no, Singing from the Crease. Science Girl's old one. Singing from the Crease at Gmail. And I'm like, oh, all gone. Message retracted. Aw. Come on, send some love my way, people. For crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? So this is Puff. And Puff's got wings even. Okay? Puff came and needed some surgery. Some things needed to be Puff was came to me with scars and open wounds, so I had to do some sewing other stuff. But look, see, it's very soft and it's good for body pillow. Also, if I have to get in a certain position when I'm sleeping, yes, these kind of things are very helpful because you have legs you can wrap them around your neck, and do all this. Right. Also, oh, there we go. My dancing partner. So I have a dancing partner, but I have a teeny tiny little studio. Teeny tiny. It's teeny tiny in here. um, so, oh, here comes more Panic at the Disco. Yeah. Yes, I also like Toothless. And I keep wanting to call him a Nightwing, but is that right? I'm not sure. Actually, like, is it? Yes. Um, so this is my new dance partner right here named Puff. 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 I don't know why. I give them all a single word name. Like I had Boots, this big lamb I had, and then there was Stitch, which is like a unicorn I had. This is a yeah, but this unicorn has wings too. So, but it's like my dance partner. Guess I get lonely. Oh, which one is this? Let me see. Wait, before I get off. I know. See, Panic at the Disco. Well, I mean, essentially speaking, it's always sexy Yuri, the lone survivor. Wouldn't it be interesting if that like a reunion, like original? Just thought. Anyway, so wait, I'm sending out some love to you. Ooh, I got double M's on my palms there. Ooh. I'm afraid. Oh, I like Miss Jackson. Cause he's sexy. Yes, he's sexy. Cause he's sexy. Yes, he's sexy. Am I? Yes, I'm nasty. Yes, I'm nasty. Yes, I'm nasty. Cause you're sexy. But I love him anyway. Hey, hey. But I love him anyway. Hey. That's so. Anyway, yo, thanks for stopping in. The real big chat road. Yes. And retracting your messages. You were here but not here. Is that what I'm supposed to think? So yeah, there we go. I have a bunch of stuff I'd like to say, but this Sunday, this is the pick it up Monday. do not. I don't. It is not proper that I have to chase after people who get paid. If you get paid to do a job, do your job. Don't make people. Anyway. Well, this is some weird system. Panic at the Disco song. Holy crap, that's like ancient deep. Wow. Taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. Anyway, well, I'm not a fake person. I'm getting a little tired of seeing stupid crap. So there are some things I could definitely do about it. For sure. But keep emergency water in your houses, people. Okay? You know what I do? When I buy the almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, it comes in one of those, gallon containers that's, or it's 96 fluid ounces, but they're not seafood. Okay, they're pig, you can't see through it. So when I'm done, I rinse it really well, including the lid, because you don't want the lid on there. Sour milk, okay, even nut milks can get sour and yucky after a while. And then I just put cold water in there after I clean it really good and put it in the lid, and I put it under the sink. You don't even have to buy it. If you already pay for water coming to you, and you get the free container, and you buy that stuff, right? And you just put it under your sink, and then put one in the closet in the hallway, and then another one in the other closet. And like, at some point, every closet has where you can see that. Okay. Literally, very simple to do. It's the right thing to do. Do it for you. Do it for yourself. Get in there. Right. You got kids. You got someone you love around. What if people come over to your house? And if for some reason there's no water, it cannot hurt to be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? That was simple. Like, yes, something bigger than this, but alright. Yeah. Also, you can have cat litter, the non-clumpy kind, especially if you live in a place that is muddy. It doesn't work as well in mud, but I mean, you can make it work. Put the whole bag under there, you might be able to break. But yes, definitely wintry cold mix there. Yes. Also, in case you don't have usage of a proper toilet. Right. So, some people don't understand people making movies and videos now. It's satire and it's other types of things. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by and then retracting and leaving. But I will. Hey, everybody, outside of the U.S. Everyone's legal in the U.S. We, we really should be helping each other. And like anybody's ignored it, right? Like you people are all good with your own consciousness and yourselves, knowing that you guys all just ignored a person who's asked for help numerous times who has serious medical conditions and zero family because mine all died by the time I was 40. My children died, right? I had watched them all die around me. Well, I mean, and I got tired of watching you, some of the rock and rollers and some of my musical friends. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, well, I don't want to watch you destroy yourself until death. So fuck you. I mean, seriously. Fuck you.